Good evening and welcome to Staff Gymnasium for tonight's girls basketball contest featuring the Whalers of New Bedford and your Brockton Boxers. Prior to the start of tonight's game, the Brockton High community would like to honor the senior class of 2023. Please join us in honoring the career accomplishments of this talented group. For our visitors from New Bedford, number 22, Caden Citelli. Number 4, Mari McMaster. Number 21, Hannah Pereira. Number 2, Tatum Reese. And number 1, Vanessa Bucha. Now, for your Brockton senior class. I need that one. First, our team manager, due to injury this year, Ashley Demothiens. Ashley is being joined by her brother Lensley and her brother Josh. Ashley would like to thank her friends, family, and the amazing coaching staff for making her senior basketball season memorable. To her team, Ashley would like to say, this wasn't my senior year how it was supposed to go, but thank you guys, you made it very memorable. I'm going to miss our bus rides, our concerts on the bus and in the locker room, and all of our play fights. Thank you, love you guys. Next, please welcome Fenora Francois. Fenora is joined tonight by her mother, Fabiola, and her sister, Hadassah. Fenora would like to thank her fellow friends, classmates, and coaches for supporting her throughout the years of playing basketball. To her teammates, she would like to thank you for the laughs throughout the season. You guys are very supportive, and she appreciates that from each and every one of you. Next, please welcome Lucieni Tavares. Lucy is joined tonight by her mother, Embelina, and her dad, Eloy. Lucy would like to thank her teammates, coaches, and Bree, the athletic trainer, who helped with her many injuries last year and for making her last year playing basketball at Brockton High a good one. To her teammates, Lucy would like to say some of you are the funniest people she's ever met. Thank you for making games and practices fun. I really enjoyed those moments filled with energy in the locker room before and after games. Those moments, you guys, would have been a whole concert on the bus. Next, please welcome Aisada Conde. Aisada is joined this evening by her dad, Maury. Aisada would like to thank Miss Kim for caring for her and helping her when it's needed, Coach Thatcher for being the one she can depend on, Mr. Dakers for the help and support, as well as her friends and family. To her teammates, Aisada would like to say thank you for the past 4 years. I will forever remember these moments when I look back on my high school days. We aren't done yet. Let's go win the ship. Next, please welcome Nagazi Nwosu. Nagazi is joined this evening by her mother, Aluchi, her dad, Chitty, and her brother, Choo-Choo. Nagazi would like to thank her family and friends. She would like to thank her coaches, past and present. She specifically wants to thank her first basketball teams in 7th grade and her first AAU team, the Lady Boxers. A special shout out to Coach Vega, Coach Dominique, and Coach Scanlon for being my first basketball coaches. To her team, she likes to say, I love you so much. Together and individually, I'm so happy to be playing basketball with you all. There is never a dull moment with you guys, and I've created so many lifelong memories and experiences I will never forget. And our final senior of the evening, let's welcome Nevaeh Madison. Nevaeh is joined this evening by her mother, Jonea, and her sister, fellow teammate, Tajea, as well as her father, Stephen. Nevaeh would like to thank her coach, her team for a great season, and again, her coach for teaching her new things and helping her improve on so many skills. To her team, these past few years have been a blessing to just have a family built with you all. Our bond on and off the court is so good. I want you to keep growing as a family and as individuals. I love you so much for each of all of you, and keep up the good work. Congratulations to the seniors from New Bedford and the seniors from Brockton. Following pictures, we'll have about another 5-minute warm-up before we get the game started.
Hi everybody, welcome to Staff Gymnasium. I'm Dominic Damiano, joined by Big Game Miles Jackson, Rich Moretti to my right, helping out with the stats. Sam Rico, the T is silent, and of course, none other than Mike the Postman Simmons, getting it all done here on Brockton Community Access TV, channel 1071. 1071, I believe, is the right channel, and of course, the YouTube channel for Brockton TV. All of us here at Brockton Community TV Sports would like to give a big shout out to all our viewers watching in the greater New Bedford area, as they saw an excellent presentation by the Brockton faculty and everyone affiliated with Brockton High School sports, as they also again mentioned the seniors from New Bedford and our seniors here at Brockton High.
Yeah, really a class act by this Brockton High School administration. Hats off goes to Kevin Cairo and his whatever he had to do with it, but very classy for the Brockton High team to give the seniors from New Bedford, their arch enemies, nice roses for them.
Another quick shout out I want to give to is the JV coach over at New Bedford High School, Ashley Brown. Her girls are running away with the game, and before the fourth quarter, that young lady took every single starter out and put in the rest of the girls and had them rotate the rest of the game. And she came over here, and I was doing my notes, and I said, that was probably one of the classiest things I saw.
Definitely one of the class acts a coach can do when the game is out of hand, and just take all your starters out and give some of the bench players a chance to play, and also a little less pressure off the opposing team, which happened to be Brockton.
Absolutely. Coach Pina, head coach over at New Bedford, the Lady Whalers, he comes into his 9th season. Currently 12-5. The Lady Boxers are 11-5. Another big Southeast Conference game. One thing I'm going to mention, Miles, 3 officials in the Southeast Conference game. I love that stuff. So it's good to see that at least this home game here at Brockton High, the girls' game, that we're going to have 3 officials, which is really, I love that stuff. You can hear the Brockton band in the background. We're moments away from announcing the starters and the national anthem. A little bit of tales of the tape. The New Bedford Whalers, they will go on the road and finish their season Monday night and take on Middleborough in Middleborough at 6:30. The Lady Boxers will finish their season Wednesday at noontime. And hopefully one of us will be there. Hopefully we'll have the game televised as we get ready for bracket play. Brackets will come out the following Sunday. So we're hoping to see how the boys land. They should end up with a decent seed. And the girls will probably be right smack somewhere in the middle. So they might get a home game. They might be on the road for a while. You know, who knows?
Yeah, exactly. This is a really big game for both teams. Both of them with 5 losses and 12 wins, 11 wins respectively. And besides, it's an SEC game right near the end of the season here. So this is a big game for both teams.
One of the big tips I wanted to mention was Vanessa Bucha, number 1 for the Lady Whalers. She is averaging 15 points a game. Yeah, and that's a key right there to see how Brockton defense against that good New Bedford player. Absolutely. I'm also curious if Coach Enos is going to have the seniors come out to start the game and then maybe switch it up as the momentum progresses throughout the first quarter. So it's going to be curious because you've seen that before.
Oh yeah.
You know. So that's going to be kind of curious. We got Nate. Tom George will be reporting in from the New Boston Post on scores from around the South Shore. So we'll have that extra aspect or that extra jingle to our broadcast. All right, Miles and I, we're going to step away. We're going to send over the public address announcer.
How do I even... Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's matchup between the visiting New Bedford Whalers and your Brockton Boxers. Please do your part by showing respect to everyone involved in today's contest. A friendly reminder that student athletes play the game, coaches coach, fans support their team, and officials manage the game, and sometimes make calls that you may not agree with. With that being said, inappropriate behavior, language, taunting, or verbal criticism of coaches, players, and officials will not be tolerated and may result in your removal from the gymnasium. This game is to be played according to the rules of the National Federation of State High School Associations. And now for tonight's starting lineups. For the visitors from New Bedford, number 1, Vanessa Busha. Number 3, Lexi Thompson. Number 21, Hannah Pereira. Number 23, Zaria Anderson. Number 2, Tatum Reese. And now the starters for your Brockton Boxers. Number 4, Nevaeh King. Number 11, Sonali Carter. Number 12, Tajaya Madison. Number 14, Nagazi Nwosu. Number 23, Nevaeh Madison. At this time, I ask that you please rise, remove your hats, and direct your attention to the flag as we honor America with the singing of our national anthem by BHS senior Esther Onyeka.
Thank you, Coach.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed
Nicely done by that young lady. Again, I'm Dominic Damiano, joined by Big Game Miles Jackson. Rich Moretti is to my right. He's going to help us with the scores along with Sam Rico. The T is silent. I like saying that. And, of course, Mike the Postman Simmons. Hello, everybody. Welcome in the Greater New Bedford area on our YouTube channel, Brockton Access YouTube channel, and the Brockton Faithful watching on channel 1071 and on the YouTube channel again, Brockton Channel, the Brockton Channel. All right, so here we go, Miles.
Yeah, I'm sure it's going to be a good game. It always is usually with Brockton going up against New Bedford.
Last time they met, the Boxers took game 1 in New Bedford, 54-50.
So that means New Bedford has a little extra incentive to come down here and beat Brockton on their own court.
Absolutely. Tip won by the Boxers. They work around fast. Novea. Madison will go. Tajaya tries. Ball loose. And we're going to have a jump ball right away. Possession arrows should go in favor of the Lady Whalers. And here comes Bucha, Vanessa Bucha, one of the top scorers, right in the middle with Nevaeh Madison in the scoring in the Southeast Conference. Went up too strong, loose ball. Here comes King. King off that rebound, thinking three. Takes a Whaler bounce ball, stolen. Nowuso gets it back. Nevaeh Madison sees. Up ball loose, inbounds. Then taken by Tajaya Madison with the turnaround. That won't go. Lost the ball. And let's say it was last touched by King.
A golden opportunity right there for the Boxers. They just couldn't find a net. Give credit to New Bedford for their defense and hustle.
Here comes the point guard, Lexi Thompson. She'll run this offense for Coach Pena. Tries to work it inside. Try to get it over to Reese. Reese backs up as Carter's guarding her. Now to the far baseline. There's a turnaround jump shot. Long one won't go. Rebound Brockton, and here comes King. King, top of the key, gets over to Jay Madison. Oh, she made a nice move, but she tried to go, but she's fouled.
Boy, nice move by Madison. She did a little juke and went straight to the basket. Very quick young lady right there that'll have a chance to shoot a couple of free throws.
Yep, she'll go on to the charity stripe and try to break the scoreless tie. Misses the first. Then Boxers' next game is Wednesday at noontime against another Southeastern opponent as the Lady Indians will come in from Dartmouth. That game was actually a violation.
Wow.
Just like that, someone must went
just
over the
like
line.
that, yeah.
Right. All right, still scoreless. And here comes Bucha. Bucha trying to drive. Tries to work it inside. There's another jump shot. Baseline won't go. She got her own rebound. That's Thompson. Nice hustle. She works out to Bucha, who sees three. Up ball is high. Rebound to Wusu. Here comes Brockton. To Jaya Madison now. She's going to run this offense on this drive. Over to King. King guarded by Reese. She sees trouble. Almost lost the ball. Nevaeh Madison is in. Nevaeh kicks it back out. Long shot to Jaya Madison. Shot won't go. Nowuso's turned around too strong. Ball loose. Gets her own rebound. Nice hustle. They get a fresh shot clock.
Yeah, nice hustle by Nwosu.
And that'll fall short. I can say these teams right now definitely look evenly matched.
Definitely so.
All right, here we go. No one's paying attention to Bucha. She might run. No, she kicks it back up the far side. They kick it back over to Reese. Reese is in trouble. Trying to look for help. Tries to get over Thompson. Thompson feeds underneath. That won't go. Rebound Boxers. This is what you call a very tight defensive game early in this first quarter.
Yeah, right now the Boxers got the edge on the rebounds.
On a miscue, Reese trying to go, but she was fouled. Nevaeh's first, team first. So it's not a shooting violation, so they will be inbound the ball into Brockton then. Boucher sees a lane, so try to do a hook shot, ran out of real estate on the follow through. That won't go, rebound Boxers.
Good defense right there by the Boxers, denying the point guard the basket.
King works it inside. Nwusu trying to finish. She hit the back of the real estate on that one, at the bottom of the glass.
Yeah, she was standing a little bit too far underneath the basket.
And there you go. The tie is over. It's number 23, Anderson. Zara Anderson hits a three-pointer, and the Whalers are on the board.
Wow, we went about 3 minutes without a basket there, Dom.
Oh, yeah. Now King. King trying to get Brockton on the board. Her floater right in, hits the top of the rim. Nice job by Tajaya Madison. She's going to try to float high with the right hand, but she's going to go back to the line.
Yeah, nice job by number 12 there, Madison. Got the offensive rebound, brought it back out, and then went straight back into the paint.
You know, I had her on the radio, of course, introducing Coach Enos a couple weekends ago when I saw Nwusu came down, and so did Nevaeh Madison. I said, how does it feel that your sister knows that she's good as you? Of course, they laughed it off, and she does. She tries to keep up with the big sister.
Nothing wrong with that.
They missed them both. Rebound. King was going to think through. She drives. Nwusu's up the glass. That won't go. Rebound. Oh, she lost the ball. To Jay Madison again. She's trying to finish a floater right hand. Too strong, ball loose. Let's say it was last touched by the Boxers.
Yeah, I think that's a good timeout.
Yep.
That the coach called. Coach Enos calls for her team. Get them settled down. They definitely had numerous opportunities on the offensive end to put a ball in the basket. They've just right now cold inside the paint.
Yeah, it's yikes.
Yeah, I mean, they're doing a great job rebounding. They just can't put the ball in the basket yet.
Having a problem finishing.
Having a problem finishing the play.
There's a good look at Coach Barbara in his first year with the Boxers. Currently has them at 11-5, right? 11-5. No, yeah, 11-5. The Whalers coming in 12-5. Coach Pina, 9th year behind the helm with the Lady Whalers. And I'll tell you, we've been fortunate, at least I can say I've been fortunate meeting some classy coaches. Coach Pina is definitely one of those people.
Definitely so.
All right, so the Boxers are going to come out with Carter, Nevaeh Madison, Tajaya Madison, King, and Nwusu. The Bedford's going to come out with Anderson, Reese, Thompson, Boucher. And I'm going to give you the other girl's number in about 2 seconds. That's going to be number 21, Pereira. All right, so here we go. Driving is Thompson, her floater. They're going to have a block on the floor just like that. All right, wait, 4. They're going to call that on King. Her first, team second. So both teams have 2 personal fouls.
I'll tell you, Lexi Thompson, once she got to around the free throw area, she just put on the jets and took off right to the basket.
Maybe the basketball is a little heavier. Each team's having a problem finishing shots. Shows the poise, hits the second. She goes 1 for 2 on the floor after that one. And let's see how the Boxers answered, down by 4 against the Boxers. Took game 1 in New Bedford by 4, 54-50. Now Nevaeh Madison, the senior, off a nice pick by Carter. She's going to float it with the right hand. Too strong. Rebound to Jay Madison. That won't go. Ball loose again. Covered by Boucher. She's going to throw it all the way across the other side. Thinking 3 again. Too strong. That was Anderson. Rebound Boxers. King sees 3. That won't go. Ball loose. Carter moving off the glass. That won't go. Rebound Pereira. We're going to have a foul on the floor. Call that on Carter.
Lady Boxers going to have to find a way to get that ball in the hoop.
I'll tell you, Bob Cousy would not be happy right now.
Not at all.
Or Larry Bird. Definitely Julie Serving. They kick it back out. Looking 3. Hits. as Tatum Reese. King over to Nevaeh Madison, covered by Butcher, thinking about going. Steps off, lost the ball, recovered the ball. Kicks it over to her little sister, to Jaya Madison. Inside, Nawusa goes up the glass and she fouled.
Wow, nice pass there. Beautiful timing.
They call that on Zyra Anderson, her first, team third. Again, now both teams have 3 miles.
Yep, Madison had great vision on the court, saw her teammate cutting Nwosu, and she puts it right up and in. Chance for a 3-point play right here.
Chenard steps in, and Anderson takes a break momentarily for the Lady Whalers. Trying to make a 3-point play, and she does. The lead is 3. And here come the Lady Whalers. Thompson leading the stack. She sees a lane, she drives, follows, and finishes. Great second effort by that young lady.
Great second effort.
Now Carter, nice job. Nawuso turns around, and she goes up, and they're going to say it was last touch by the Whalers. In their own end, inbound ball in the Whalers' end. Off the inbound to Jaya Madison. Covered by Thompson, kicks all the way up to his sister, senior Nevaeh Madison. King now. We got Dingle waiting to come up too. We're going to have an offensive foul. We're going to get that on Carter. Carter can't get herself in trouble.
No, she can't. I don't know if she was a moving pick or.
Had to be, right? That's all it could be. I didn't see him, like, say, 3 seconds or nothing, so that's what I think. That's what it looked like to
Possibly
us, right?
3 seconds?
Maybe. But there's a shot, no good, ball loose. Covered by Brockton, trying to move. Going to have a foul on a hold. Going to call out a number 21, Hannah Pereira. Her first team fourth. Condi checks in for Carter. And that's the only Brockton switch for the Boxers. Approaching 2 minutes left in this quarter to Jay Madison. Madison, she'll run the offense for the Boxers. Goes right, kicks over to sister Nevaeh Madison. Oh, nice move. She'll float with the right hand, too strong. Ball loose, covered by Nevaeh Madison. Tries to kick it in. Condi tries to go up, and she's fouled.
Again, nice job on the boards for the Boxers. They're still trying to find their way with that ball into the net. Got to give them an A for effort.
Absolutely. What they did to East Bridgewater the other night.
Thank you.
It's the first. Lead is 4 for the Lady Whalers. They're going to have a violation again, going over the line before the ball left her hand.
Yeah, Boxers are going to have to fix that. That could haunt them down the road.
And coming off an injury, as I chuckle, I say this, Aisha Dingle, who I absolutely adore watching her play. Folks, wait till you see her. If you haven't seen her play, number 2 for the Brockton Boxers.
Yeah, she's definitely energy.
We're going to have an offensive foul. I'm going to call that on Pereira. Rebello comes in for Pereira, but she has 3 fouls. And here comes Dingle. Here's the general. She's going to run this offense. Gets it over to Nevaeh Madison. Nevaeh thinking something. Goes over to Jaya Madison. She sees a lane. She tries to go up. Lost the ball. Ball stripped. Covered by Condi. We're going to have a foul. Or are we going to have a violation? No, we're going to have another violation. So we have a change of possession. 1:22 left. He's big game Miles Jackson. I'm Dominic Damiano with Rich Moretti to my right, Sam Rico, and Mike the Postman Simmons. And just like that, we have a foul, and that will bring Tatum Reese to the charity stripe.
Yeah, nice job by Tatum, using her quick speed, going right to the basket. I think it caught the Boxers off guard.
So Reese to shoot a couple. Hits the first. Definitely took a while for these two teams to warm up. Misses one. Rebound Brockton. She's 1 for 2 so far. Here comes Dingle. Dingle quickly. Nevaeh Madison. Bang. Took the words right out of your mouth.
That's what they were waiting for.
Yep. A minute left in the quarter. Driving baseline. They kick it to the top. There's a turnaround little jumper. Won't go. Rebound Boxers. In comes Dingle. Dingle might try to run this. No, she steps back for 3. Off the, won't go. Rebound going up. Ball loose. Recovered by the Lady Whalers. Comes Reese again. There's a baseline. Bucha hits.
You don't want to get Bucha hot. She can hit that shot from the outside. I think that's her second one.
Lead is back up to 5. Could be the last shot of this quarter. Nevaeh Madison steps back again. Won't go. Ball loose. Recovered by the Whalers. Reese is thinking about running. She slows it down. She saw her lane. Kicks out baseline. Butcher again. That ball was tipped. To Dingle to let it go. Oh, my goodness. Nice try.
In and out twice.
Well, as long as she's not limping, I was worried about that. I'm glad it was more like, oh, I'm bummed out, not that I'm hurt, coming off of that ankle injury from last week. And as we look, there's a look at Coach Pina. He's regrouping his troops, Miles, to start this second quarter.
Yeah, and right now it looks like Brockton's starting to warm up a little bit. That last 2 minutes of the first quarter, they looked a little bit more relaxed. They still have to make those bunnies inside. There are way too many shots in the paint that they've missed, unfortunately. They should be in the lead, not the Boxers.
Right, exactly. Again, we had 3 officials, so there's going to be every angle is going to be covered tonight. I like the way I said that. Everyone's hoping, but no, they got a crew, definitely. These guys are hustling tonight. That's the good thing.
Yeah, I mean, you got to hustle. These girls are getting faster and faster as the years go by.
Yep.
So, I mean, they're playing almost as good as the boys.
Oh, yeah.
Especially when you get to college.
The only injury we have is reporting is coming on the New Bedford Whalers. I apologize for not mentioning this early. Number 33, Ava Chaplin, the guard. She would be a sophomore. Is out with a head coach. Got taken out of school early, and unfortunately she's not here to help out Coach Pina. So we hope she feels better. And here we go off the inbound as we get ready to start the second quarter. And they want to make sure they got it right. And when I mentioned the officials, they straighten it out. All right, off the inbound, here comes King. Over to Jaya Madison, trying to make a move. Her floater right hand won't go. Rebound. The Whalers. Busha all the way up to that's Rebello. Now Busha and to Jaya Madison with a nice play. She's going to try to finish. Won't go. Ball loose. Nevaeh Madison there to finish.
Wow. That was a great bounce for the Boxers right there.
There's a long shot for 3, and snapping the net is Thompson.
Yeah, Tom, she's dangerous too, along with Bucha. You've got to watch them too. Brockton's got to cover them.
King trying to make a move inside Nawuso and hits.
Oh, nice pass by King.
Lead is 4. Bucha trying to make a move, using her speed. Lost the ball loose. Smartly gets to Rebello's jump shot. Rebound Brockton. I think it's fair to say the Brockton girls are starting to warm up. And King's driving baseline. Her floater right-handed hits.
That was a nice shot. Nice touch by King. Little jump shot floater from about 6-7 feet from the basket.
Yep.
Pretty.
Absolutely. Coach Pina, he didn't like what he saw. He smartly takes his timeout with just underway. 6:47, as you can see, when back home.
Yes,
left in his half.
It's nice to see the Lady Boxers starting to gel a little bit. Again, settle down, because in that first quarter, they were real tight.
Yeah, they were.
But I can see in the second quarter, they're starting to loosen up a little bit and play their game.
Yep, absolutely. Some of the guys that Coach Pina called up tonight, number 24, Brianna Rivera, the freshman, and number 14, Daniela Rosario. Miss Rosario, I apologize if I butchered that first name because I wrote it on the fly. But they're the swing players tonight for New Bedford, Miles. At the half, Miles will break down the first half while I go and try to get some neat interviews. Some of our crowd filling up nicely here on senior night.
Yeah, we got a good crowd tonight.
Absolutely.
For the Lady Boxer seniors.
All right, so here we go off the inbound. As Lexi Thompson running this offense right now. Gets over to Rebello. Bello back to Thompson. They swing it around to Chenard. And that's back out to Reese. Reese covered by King. Now Bucha works it to the far side baseline. There's a long jumper shot. And that falls for Chenard.
Yeah, nice little shot. She took it. She was open.
There's a jump. Boxers trying to answer back. Ball loose. Oh, Nowuso. She got hit in the eye. Oh, she got hit in the eye. Getting up slow. It's a 5-on-4 if they hurry. There's Rebello's baseline shot. That's in and out. Won't go. King works it down low. Carter turns around, takes a shot. Ooh, and it's off the line, out of bounds. I didn't like the way she was grabbing her eyes. She has to get that checked as Condi checks back in. Isn't it so cool you can go big on big and you have that bench like that?
Coaches love having that advantage there.
Top of the perimeter, Thompson. Trying to work around the Butcher. Turner on tough shot, won't go. Rebound Brockton. The lead is still 4. And thinking 3, long shot, bang. Wow. Oh! Jesus, so much fun to watch.
Madison had that one zeroed in.
Now New Bedford trying its back. Carter. Let's see, his last touch by Carter. Inbound ball in the Brockton end. Now checking in number 3 is Miles. And Nevaeh Madison will get a well-deserved break with 5:17 left in this half off the break. So Miles in from the Nevaeh Madison. Rebello back to Thompson off that inbound. Rebello sees baseline again. Her shot.
Wow.
And snaps the net.
Lady Whalers are hitting that outside shot.
King. Miles for a shot. That won't go. Rebound, Condi, and hits.
Nice rebound by Condi.
Yep. I had to make sure I got at least that one right. She has a chance to finish a 3-point play and cut the lead to 1. Ball loose. King with the hustle for the Boxers. I'm going to say she traveled.
Traveled, yeah.
Forgot to dribble the basketball. So the lead is 2. Bucha. Hook shot won't go. Rebound Brockton. And here comes King. Halfway through the second quarter. King, a little floater won't go. Ball loose. Excuse me, never made it tonight. I apologize. Here comes the Whalers. Reese now. Moving, driving. Gonna have a foul.
Yeah, nice try by Condi, but unfortunately her feet was still moving when she tried to establish position.
I mean, a girl that big, how can you know they practice to take the falls. How can a big girl like that practice falling down?
It's tough.
Well, you know what I mean?
She tried.
She did.
But Tatum Reese, very, very quick ball player.
Big break for the Boxers as both foul shots were missed. Miles going to drive baseline, lost the ball, try to get it down low to Nowusu. And the lead is still 2. As we approach 4 minutes left in this first half, and the very dangerous and very talented Vanessa Bucha, averaging 15 points a game for the Lady Whalers. They get it back to Bucha, spinning, moving, kicks it back out. Basin driving right down the lane, too strong, ball loose. And that was Reese trying to finish that. Excuse me, Thompson trying to finish that. Oh, and Miles got a little bit ahead of herself. She forgot the basketball.
Exactly. She was moving to the basket before she had the ball.
So Miles gets a look at, takes a seat. Nevaeh Madison back in now, Miles, with 3:45 left.
Yeah, I think Coach wanted to give Madison a quick breather.
Bucha smiling. Oh, no, Wilson with a steal.
Yeah, Nwosu did a nice job reading that one.
King. Long shot. Won't go. Ball loose. And right there is Carter, can't finish. We'll have another jump ball. That should... they're going to say that. I thought possession arrow changed. So it's going to stay Whalers ball, my mistake, with 3:20 now left. Here comes Thompson. Thompson's going to use his speed. Tries it and lost control of the ball. It was last touched by the Boxers.
Yeah, I believe it was touched by number 11, Carter.
Yep. So
Good defense.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
Great defense. Basking and going to cylinder, that's all that matters, right? All right, inbound ball in the Brockton end. Again, 3:20 left in this first half. She drives and finishes.
Who's that, Bucha?
Bucha again. Her and Thompson right now, they have, I mean, they got a lot of good athletes on this Whalers team, but they're the standouts as of right now.
Yeah, when you got two tough guards, that helps your team immensely. They have two strong guards. Both of them can take care of the basketball, bring it down, drive to the basket, and shoot the J.
Now King, driving, in trouble, kicks it out to Nwosu. Nevaeh King for three in the lead. Won't go, ball loose, following through Carter up the glass, won't go. Ball loose again, covered by the Whalers. Here comes Thompson. Rabello sees another shot. That won't go, ball loose. And here come the Boxers off that rebound. See what Jay Madison does. Thinking about moving over to Carter, goes to the top of the key to King. Back to Jay Madison. That won't go. Covered by Bucha. Rabello. Turnaround shot. Thinking about hitting it out. And Reese.
That was a good job by the Lady Boxers to slow down that fast break. It was looked like a 3-on-1, but the Lady Boxers was able to get back and keep them from putting that ball in the basket. And it looks like we got a timeout.
Yep, timeout Brockton at the 2:18 left mark. 2:18 time left in this first half. Let's see if we have any scores from around the league. Usually the guys check in. We're going to have to yell at them and embarrass them on TV. No, nothing yet. There are games going on. Again, he's big game Miles Jackson. I'm Dominic Damiano. Rich Moretti to my right, helping out with the scores. Sam Rico, the T is silent, and Rich, and the big man himself, Mike the Postman Simmons, getting it all done tonight. You got to love him.
Mike's been doing this a long time.
Yes. Yes, he has. It is really cool to have part of the band here, on senior. That's really cool. All right, so off the inbound, after that timeout by Brockton. There's Thompson. Bucha was thinking three. Now she's going to try to move to drive low baseline, kick it back inside. Ball stolen by the Boxers. Here comes King. King stops. Over to Nevaeh Madison, covered by Bucha. Two All-Stars going at it. King works it inside to Carter. Carter baseline. Her turnaround won't go. Gets her own rebound. She fouled. She goes up and she's fouled.
Yeah, great effort by Carter there. to put the shot up and then to get her rebound and put it up again.
And that'll take her to the charity stripe. That is the third foul on Anderson. Wow, gets the bounce in the cylinder.
Lady Boxers, they need to make those free throws to make up for a lot of them bunnies they missed underneath.
Misses the second, ball loose. Nowuso can't finish. Rebound, Whalers.
Tough break right there for the Lady Boxers and Nwosu.
Seeing that, long shot. Chenard won't go. Rebound, Brockton. King now. Nevaeh Madison.
Big shot right there. Lady Boxers needed it.
Tied at 22. Oh, and driving the baseline smartly with one thing Miles loves to see, and I love to see, is Alexi Thompson just showed what it takes to drive to the hoop, use your speed, and do exactly what she wanted to do.
Exactly.
That foul.
She's got a big burst right to the basket. When she wants to go, she knows how to shake and bake and get to the basket.
Yeah, her and Booch are very dangerous.
Very dangerous.
Hits the first, gets the roll. Now checking in for the Whalers. Rebello checks back in. They're going to have Anderson take a little bit of a break. I have her down for, she has only 2 team fouls, like 2 personal fouls. Both teams are over the limit at 8. Nevaeh Madison steps back again. Nowuso off the glass, and it's stuck. And showing off her skills is Lexi Thompson.
Wow.
That was impressive.
That was.
She did the pull-up press and hit the ball. That net would have broke on me and I would have fell down. Off the inbound with 1:05 left. To Jaya Madison. King, little step. Try to get some speed. She's in trouble. Kicks it back out to Carter. Carter covered by Rebello over to T.J. Madison. Now King grabbing and get it for a travel against. He got to dribble the basketball.
Wow. Boxers need to make a stop here.
53.6 of a second in running. Alexi Thompson, smartly. She's looking for a cutter. Off a pick, her long jumper. Won't go. Losing the ball from in. We're going to have a foul. See what they call it on. And they're going to call that on to Jaya Madison.
Yeah, good aggressive foul there for Madison. She thought she could steal it. Almost stole it, but caught the body.
Her second. Team 9th. So both teams in the single bonus. And here comes King. King lost the front.
Double triple.
Yep. If we had a stat right now, unfortunately, that girl is 3 for 3. Well, you know what's so funny as right now Anderson checks in, and Chenard checks out for New Bedford. The kid's a great place. She stands out. Everyone sees it. You know what I mean? That's why.
Exactly.
All right, so here we go. Thompson. Anderson lost the ball for a minute. Right there was Thompson. Blocked by King. Long shot to Jaya. Ties the game.
Great play right there by the Boxers on both ends of the court.
Reese. Bocha, very dangerous. Lost it and she fouled. And she will go to the line. And I believe that puts the Boxers. Yeah, we're in double bonus, but 4.4 seconds left. So.
Yeah, that's the second on Nwosu. She ran right into the ball carrier, Bucha.
So she is definitely shooting too with 4.4 of a second. Misses the first.
Wow.
She got excited as
got all excited.
And Madison have a couple smiles. She realized, I think she forgot. She thought she was still in the single bonus.
Exactly.
Yeah. Misses the second. 4 seconds left. King for 3. Oh! And that'll do it. I'm going to send it over to Miles Jackson. I'm going to go embarrass myself in the stands.
Alrighty, so there you have it. It's tie score. Brockton somehow clawed their way back into this ball game with just grit and hustle. They still need to do a better job in the paint, as they've had golden opportunities, many opportunities in this first half to put at least another 10 points on the board. Well, Brockton's got to be careful with New Bedford's strong guard tandem with Butcher and I believe Thompson, as they're keeping this Lady Whaler team in the ball game. So I believe Dom is out there somewhere. Let's see where he is so he can interview, trying to find somebody in the stands to interview. Again, this is Brockton Community Access Sports. And I'm Miles Jackson along with Dom Damiano. All right, here we go. We've got Dom. Dom's trying to find somebody out there. But I tell you, the Lady Boxers, they have to come out in that second half and they have to correct that, all those missed shots in the paint. They're going to have to really do a better job with that. Okay, I think Dom's ready. Dom, take it away.
All right, everybody, we're at the half as we're trying to see over the girls and all these fans. Kenny, thank you for taking the time. I don't know if you can hear me.
Yeah. You know, we're here to see what's going on.
So who are you here to support tonight?
The mayor, King,
Very good.
for Brockton.
Yes, very good ball player. But you know what's so funny? We're calling the game on TV, and she's such a standout player. When she caught herself on the double dribble a couple times, we could actually keep a stat. We're trying to explain to everybody, when you're that good, you stand out, and mistakes get noticed really easy. So with the girls came down from a lot. They tie it at the half. What are your thoughts so far?
I think the girls are pulling through. They just gotta pay attention. Instead, they should take it right to the hole as opposed to stopping. You know, instead of taking it right to the hole, because the New Bedford girls are taking it right to the hole. So we gotta do whatever we can do to stop them.
You know, I could definitely. You probably saw before, we were caught when we first started the game. It's like nobody wanted to play. It almost looked like bad CYO basketball from back in the day. And then it took a while for the girls to warm up.
Yeah, I think it took them a minute to get together, but they're going to get it together because it's good now.
Now I need your help. I'm trying to find Nevaeh and Tajaya Madison's parents, but I don't. Do you know who they are? I'm trying to find them. I'm not going to put you on TV. Well, almost. I'm trying to find Tajaya Madison, her parents. Sir, thank you for taking the time. It's nice to meet you, Kenny.
Thank you. Go Boxers.
That's right. All right, so now you have a wrestling meet when?
We had one today.
How'd it go?
I didn't go today. I didn't get picked for seats.
All right, how did the team do overall?
I think they did good. No feedback yet. Just waiting on my friends to talk back to me, but I think they're doing good.
Now, do they have another meet, or are they all done?
It's a 2-day thing, so they finished like half the day today, and then day 2 would be tomorrow.
Did you go to the meets today?
No.
So you can't give me a full scoop yet?
No, not a full scoop yet.
So how about Wednesday? When the girls play Wednesday, maybe you can help me out on Wednesday.
That'd be good.
All right. So we got our official scorer for the boys wrestling here at Brockton High. We'll be back with the second half right after this. Now I have the pleasure of having Nevaeh and Tajaya Madison. Nevaeh and Tajaya.
Yeah.
You know what it is? I try not to butcher as much as I can. But so, how much competition do you have in that house? Because they show it on the basketball.
They can't beat me, so it don't matter. They can't, but no, they're not that bad. But T's the little one, so she always got to put in that extra work.
So I mean, the love's always there. You can tell. How do you try to instill them what you were taught to be as good as they are right now?
So Mr. Brennan taught me everything I know. Mr. Brennan, Mr. Lander, everything I teach, everything is based off of what I learned. So they grew up playing on the basketball court. So it just came with it, and with them knowing it, they taught everybody else, and it just all these girls over here, they're all all follow suit. They all do the same thing.
How upset were you like I was when the girls weren't, when we were scoreless for like 4 minutes in that first quarter? Not mad, but it was like, they can do better.
You gotta finish. You gotta finish. You gotta finish.
Right?
You gotta finish. You have to finish. That's what it is. You have to finish. You can't finish one way, find another way.
Right. So it's to Jay and Nevaeh.
We call her TT.
TT, that's what Coach says.
Everybody calls her T. So TT and Nevaeh, or Vay.
All right, I'm gonna try. I got a long time to work in that, Mom.
Well, T got one more year. Nevaeh's done.
Yeah, I know, right? Oh my goodness.
Yeah, she got a couple colleges out here looking at her. I don't know where we're going yet though, so
you'll let me know.
I sure will. We'll let everybody know. Everybody, the whole city of Brockton's gonna know. The whole city of Brockton.
We'll be back right after the half. Thank you, Mom. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Staff Gymnasium. We got a minute left as we're tied at the half, 24-24. Just what the doctor ordered. Two great Southeastern Conference teams going at it. With that being said, Miles and I would like to give a quick shout out to the Bridgewater Lady Trojans, who won the Southeast Conference 2 days ago, out straight winners of the Southeast Conference. Congratulations to Coach Seavey and her squad. Want to make sure we get that shout out, well deserved. But real fast, I mean, you did a nice rundown of what happened in the first. Anything else come to your mind that we might want to mention?
Just the key to Brockton trying to take a win off these SEC champs is Brockton have to put the ball in the basket. They have to make some more shots underneath. They're doing great rebounding, driving to the basket and everything, but they just can't finish off their shots.
All right, so we're underway. The Lady Whalers are going to go with Anderson. It looks like Rios, Thompson, Pereira, and Bucha. Just like that, inside off the glass, and finishing is Reese for the Lady Whalers.
Wow, that was just a total breakdown in defense for the Lady Boxers.
King now, after getting the ball from to Jay Madison, lost the ball.
Yeah,
Reese.
King's got to do a better job protecting that basketball. She's had too many turnovers in that first half, and she doesn't want to start in the second half with a turnover.
Nice press by the Boxers. Boots are going to try to run in the middle. That's blocked. Great job by King. Now King bringing up the offense. Nevaeh Madison gets out of trouble. Gets it up to King, top of the perimeter. Just underway in the third quarter. Nevaeh Madison trying to go on her picture and try to drive downtown inside. Nwosu off the glass.
Nice job.
All day.
Nice job by Nwosu to put it off the glass, as you said. She was ready for that pass.
Now Bucha. The young lady, Vanessa Bucha, averages 15 points a game. She has to have at least 10 right now in this game. According to her and Lexi Thompson for the Lady Whalers, she tried to drive. Hard shot at the glass with her floater going off balance and finishing.
Yeah, she did a great job protecting that basketball before she put it off the glass and in.
Thompson steps back for a long two. Off the rim, ball loose, tipped. Ball loose again. And Carter with the wheels. King won't go. Ball covered by the Whalers. Here comes Bucha. All the way up to Thompson. Thompson, her long jumper. That's short. Rebound Brockton. Here comes Nevaeh Madison. Nevaeh lost the ball. Girls, both sides of girls have been doing it all day. Off the balance shot. Going to get it for a travel. Both girl teams are doing that. Like getting ahead of themselves and forgetting the basketball.
Yeah.
Hey, let's go Whalers.
All right, here we go. Off the inbound. And this time, Lexi Thompson will run this offense for Coach Pina. Over to Reese. Reese, far side, driving with the floater right. Blocked by Nwosu. As Anderson tried to do a Kareem Abdul-Jabbar hook shot. That was more like my Magic Johnson, though.
Yeah, Anderson did a nice job. Saw the opening in the paint, took the lane, but a nice defensive play there by the Lady Boxers to block that shot.
Inbound ball in the Brockton end. There's Reese. Thompson's shot's too strong. Rebound Boxers. And here comes King. Down by 2. Over to Nevaeh Madison, coming by Bucha, trying to go to her left. Saw some traffic, kicks it over to King. King now Her floater right hand won't go. Rebound.
Wow.
Whalers, and here comes Thompson now.
Boy, Thompson was skied up for that one.
Anderson was thinking 3. Thompson now going to drive all the way with the right hand. Too strong, won't finish. And now King now. Approaching 5 minutes left in the third quarter. Whalers up by 2. There's a turnaround shot by Carter. That won't go. King there on the rebound.
Yeah, nice hustle there by King.
Tries to work into Carter. Carter turning, spinning, off the glass, hits the bottom of the back, gets a run, rebound, and finishes.
Wow.
Hustle, hustle, hustle.
You took the words right out of my mouth, Dom. Hustle, hustle, hustle right there.
Wow, that was nice to see.
A-plus hustle right there, folks.
Tied at 28. Bucha using her speed up the glass, too strong. Actually, bad angle, but she tried it anyway.
Yeah,
Almost got it.
That was a tough angle.
Now Nevaeh with the head fake. Her floater, it hits!
Oh, no, they're not going to wave that off.
They're going to get a...
Oh, okay. I thought they were... They are waving it off.
They're going to call offensive.
That's a tough call right there. I don't think the defensive person had their position on the court, and the crowd doesn't like it, and I don't blame them. Great shot, great move. Wow. Tough call.
Now Thompson lost the ball for a ball loose. We're going to have a jump ball. Great hustle by Nevaeh Madison. Possession arrow goes in favor of, I believe, the Boxers this time. It will. So right in front of us, actually right in front of the New Bedford bench. And here come the Lady Boxers, tied at 28. Carter over to Jaya Madison. Madison, TT as her mom calls her. One up, then she's fouled.
That was a tough drive right there.
That's on Thompson, her second, team first. Miles, both teams have a team foul so far in the second half.
Madison not afraid to bump bodies in that paint.
Misses the first. Miles in the game now for the Lady Boxers. And Nevaeh Madison takes a break. Misses them both. Rebound Whalers, and there's a steal! Oh, baby!
Great job. Great communication right there between your guard and center. Nwosu was ready for the pass.
Bucha now spinning, moving. Her hook shot right hand won't go. Rebound Whalers. Thompson there, kicks it inside. And Nwosu blocks that shot by Pereira.
Not in our house, Nwosu says.
That's two. That's 2 in a row for her. 3:25 left in the third quarter. An inbound pass in the Brockton, and as everyone can see, Thompson using her speed, driving baseline, high off the glass, won't go. Rebound Boxers. Here comes King. Miles for 3, won't go. Rebound. Nwosu to Jaya Madison.
Big shot right there by the guard, Madison. Big shot, brings the crowd to their feet.
Be a full timeout as Coach Pina smartly calls a timeout. Timeout with 3:05 left as we look over at Coach Pina and the Lady Whalers. I think it's safe to say that the Lady Boxers are slowly finding their groove.
Yeah, they are slowly finding their groove, and couldn't happen at a better time here in this third period. You don't want to wait till the fourth period to find your groove. Find it right when you come back in that second half. Find it somewhere in the third quarter. Boxers haven't had leads much in this game, but right now with 3:05 left in this third period, they have the lead, 33-28.
Couple scores coming in from Nate Rollins and Tom Joyce. Bay State action, both girls. Newton North beats Needham 51-33. Dennis Yarmouth beats Nauset 52-38. And early in the boys ice hockey, Somerset Berkeley beats Starmouth 8-3. Boys basketball, Nantucket buries Mashpee 74-46. And that's just some of them. All right, back in play off the timeout. There's a shot that's short. In comes King, trying to go around Thompson, thinking about driving. She stops. I thought she was going to drive that baseline. Top of the key to Miles. Back over to Tajaya Madison. Back to King. King, guided by Reese. Reese, a very good defensive player, very good shooter as well. Kick works inside, and the Wilson turn around, won't go.
Well, it looked like there was some body contact there. No call.
All right, so here we go as Thompson runs this offense. All the way over to Reese. Reese back to the top of the key to Thompson. Over to Anderson. Anderson almost gave it a boot check. Cuts in is Reese. Reese trying to move around Nwosu. Oh, she got all ball.
Excellent job by Nwosu.
Now King trying to add to the Brockton lead with approaching 2 minutes left in the third quarter. Tajaya Madison, not much on it, out of bounds. Well, she saved her own ball, but right there is Anderson with the hustle all the way up to Bucha. Bucha's going to try to finish, and she can't. Oh, nice try. Just too much muscle on that layup.
Yeah, tough break for the Lady Whalers. That was a great pass and looking pass by Anderson.
Now King trying to go around Bucha. Her jumper snaps the net.
It's a big shot. King needed that shot to make that shot. Give her a little confidence going into the fourth quarter.
Now Thompson. Thompson, top of the key, very quick. Right hand off the glass and finishes. Just when you think she's going to hit it, she takes off.
Great ball control there by the New Bedford guard.
And then Anderson almost had her second turnover. So we'll have an inbound. So Rebello checks in. And Pereira checks out for the Lady Whalers. 1:17 left. Everybody watching back home, especially in New Bedford area, would like to welcome you to our YouTube channel, Brockton YouTube channel. Of course, all the Brockton faithful watching the channel 1071. They're working inside. Carter up the glass. Oh, can't finish. Ball loose. It's up. Won't go. Nwosu. Tajaya Madison. Won't go. Ball loose covered by Rebello. Rebello lost the ball to Tajaya Madison. That won't go. Carter off the glass and hits.
Great hustle defense by the Lady Boxers. They did not give up. Lady Wales got a little sloppy with that, bringing the ball back down.
Bucha. Reese was thinking about she's going to drive. Nice move. Left hand. That's blocked. And we're going to have a reach foul on Bucha, I think. Yep, they're going to give her the foul. Nice hustle by Bucha.
Yep, good hustle by Bucha. A little frustrated at this moment.
So Tavares checks in, and Miles and oh my God, Dominic, get her name right. Miles will check out for the Lady Boxers. Now to Tajaya Madison. The hustle is unbelievable. Carter moves up the glass too strong. Rebound. Whalers. Here comes Anderson. She'll start this offensive drive. Kicks it over to Bucha. Bucha almost lost the ball. Nice tip. She keeps it in. She left the glass high. Too strong. Ball loose on the ground. Her and Thompson fighting for it. Finally taken by the Boxers. Here comes King. The shot at the buzzer. Oh, and that'll do it. All right, there you go, Miles. 37-30. Brockton extending their lead after 3.
Yeah, I'm exhausted from that third quarter. Great hustle by both teams, Lady Whalers and the Lady Boxers. Lady Boxers really started to heat up there. Great defensive play by King that caused some serious turnovers right there. She made a key shot, and she just played big in that third quarter.
Absolutely. There's a look at Coach Barbara Enos as she gets her troops ready to start the fourth quarter. I believe we'll probably, you know what I would do? I would go with Tavares, give Nevaeh Madison a little bit more of a rest. This unit is gelling, especially Carter and Tajaya Madison. Those girls are having so much fun. I'm waiting to see, one of the other workhorses we haven't seen is Francois or Shayna Gardner for the Brockton Boxers. Dingle got a little work, but she's coming off that ankle injury.
Yeah.
Missed last game.
Well, I tell you, another key Lady Boxer in that third quarter was Nwosu. She blocked a lot of shots for the Boxers, got some rebounds on the defensive end, and started some transition right there for the Lady Boxers. So she's been a big part of this third quarter Now we're in the fourth.
Boxers come out with Tajaya Madison, Nevaeh Madison, King, Nwosu, and Carter. And the Whalers are going out with Reese, Thompson, Anderson, Rebello, and Bucha. Now Vanessa Bucha, very dangerous, very quick, very talented. Works down low, off balance shot that almost went just too much up. You can say it was out of bounds, last touch by the Whalers. Tell you, that girl's not afraid to throw the ball at the cylinder.
Not at all.
And here comes King. King over to Nevaeh Madison, covered by Reese. To the far baseline. They work it inside. Carter. And we're going to have...
And that was a good call because the Lady Whaler went over the back.
Yep.
And the referee called the right call.
Yep, so that's going to be on Rebello. Her first, team third. Again, just underway in the fourth quarter. Up the inbound, Carter turning, spinning, off balance. Rebound to Nwosu, and then might have been tipped by Reese. They're going to say it was last touched by Nwosu, and I think they're going to go by reach on that one. And here comes Lexi Thompson, another very talented athlete here in New Bedford basketball. Girls basketball. Reese, she sees a lane, tries to drive. She lost it off her leg. We have a change of possession, Brockton ball.
Yeah, great defense by the Lady Boxers again, denying the Lady Whalers in the red paint.
All right, so they're going to go full court press on this one. Off the inbound, back and forth they go. Back to King from the Nwosu all the way up. Carter miscommunication, and it's a turnover for the Whalers. Here comes Reese. Anderson thinking three, long shot off the rim, don't go. Rebound Brockton. And King. Up, they're going to get Bucha.
Yeah, Bucha, she's a hard-nosed basketball player on defense as well as offense. I like her style.
Yeah, you got to earn it to get by her.
Yeah.
Off the inbound in the New Bedford end. King covered by Bucha. She's going to try to drive. So Jay Madison just lets one go.
She was locked in on that one, Dom.
She was so close to the bin, I thought she was going to play an instrument, then shoot the ball.
Yeah, she was locked in.
Yes, she was. Oh, nice try by Thompson, won't go. Rebound Boxers. Lost the ball, almost had a turnover, covered by King, right next to Nevaeh Madison. Brockton extended their lead to 10.
Yeah, nice job by King to slow it up. Get you a good shot on the half-court offense.
Oh,
and Nwosu should have been ready.
Yep. And the right, there's a jump shot. Hits! And Coach Pina smartly calls a timeout. They've cut the Brockton lead to 8 with 5:58 left in this game.
And what Brockton has to do in this last 5 minutes, 58 seconds, they have to take care of the basketball.
Yep.
Very minimal on turnovers and try their best to make their shots.
All right, we're going to check, see if we have some more scores for you guys. Let me see. We actually have a swimming score. Here's an interesting swimming score. Girls swimming, case 300, Somerset 2. I have no idea how they judge that. No idea. That could be a prank. But earlier recorded, we mentioned Nantucket beat Mashpee 74-46. Dennis Shamet beat Nauset in girls basketball 52-38. Girls basketball, Newton North beat Needham 51-33. Those are just some of the scores are reporting in from around the South Shore. All right, so coming out of this timeout, Coach Pina is going to go with Rebello, Bucha. It looks like Reese, Thompson, and Anderson.
Well, I look for New Bedford to put the full court press on when Brockton has to inbound the ball.
Off, exactly. King trying to get out of the press. Over to Tajaya Madison. Has Francois with her now. Over to Francois. Oh, right there, right time was Thompson. Another turnover. Bucha and King. One-on-one. Trying to move. Hook shot. And she's fouled. She plays offense just like she plays defense. I am going to the basketball loop. And that'll bring up, and I'm referring to number 1, Vanessa Bucha. Coming into this game, averaging 15 points a game, her first shot. Hits the first, snaps the net.
Yeah, she's a ball player. You can tell.
Hits them both. They've cut the Brockton lead to 6 off the inbound. Nevaeh Madison trying to get out of trouble. Good job. Over to Nawusa. Going to try to finish her jump shot. Won't go. Almost got her own rebound. Anderson hustling. And right there are the Whalers. Thompson, little jump shot. Won't go. Rebound. You're going to have a foul on the floor.
Well, I tell you, Thompson, she can get up there when she's determined. She can sky up there for that rebound.
For Nora Francois, her first, team third. 5:27 left in the game. Francois steps out. Condi steps in. So you got the big tall girls in there now for Brockton. And just like that, we have a block.
Well, I see Coach Eno's put the other big gun in there, so she's got a couple of big guns to shore up that rebounding and defense.
Nevaeh Madison works it down low. Condi, and she's fouled.
Nice job by Condi. She got the ball. She did not put it on the ground, on the floor. She just put it right up and got fouled. Great play.
She's bigger than Nawusa.
Yeah.
Maybe by a braid or two, but she's definitely taller. Must be the sneakers. No, she's taller.
Yeah,
Hits
she might have Nwosu by an inch, maybe.
Yep. We want to congratulate again, Miles and I, and all of us at Brockton Sports. We want to congratulate all the seniors.
Yes.
From New Bedford and the Lady Boxers of Brockton High School.
Yes.
Thompson quickly. Rebello, baseline again. She's hit before. And that's up, hit the wire. Purr steps out. Purr steps in. Rebello steps out. Off the inbound in the press. Nevaeh Madison over to Tajaya Madison, covered by Butcher. She has to slow it down smartly. Under 5 minutes left in the game.
Yeah, nice job by the Boxers to break that press.
Nawuso's floater won't go. Condi there trying to finish.
Oh, just yeoman work underneath by Condi.
Boxers lead back up to 10. Lexi Thompson almost lost the ball. With her skills, she smartly gets it. Reese Anderson, covered by Nevaeh Madison, all the way to the side to Bucha. She's going to drive downtown, kicks it back out to Pereira. Her shot takes a roll, won't go. Ball loose, covered by the Boxers.
Yeah, tough break right there by for the Lady Whalers on that shot.
To Jaya Madison, driving baseline, using her speed. Floater right hand, won't go. In and out. Rebound, Whalers.
Yeah, nice drive by Madison. It just couldn't stay in the rim.
Lexi Thompson hits.
That's automatic. When she gets it about 8 feet away, takes that little jump shot, it's automatic. Box is going to have to be a little bit more careful.
To Jaya Madison, shot blocked. Went up kind of soft. We're going to have a jump ball. Chenard checking in. Anderson checking out for the Whalers. Inbound ball in the Whalers' end. 3:44 left in the game. To Jaya Madison. Tried to get Condi. And there's King. Almost had a steal. Ball loose. Timeout. Coach Pina smartly calls a timeout with 3:39 left and her player with possession of the basketball.
Yeah, still a lot of time left for New Bedford to crawl a little bit closer to Brockton. Brockton, again, is going to have to be very careful protecting that basketball. They're doing a good job on the rebounding, but they have to protect that basketball. They really can't afford just to turn it over and give New Bedford a chance to come back down and score a couple.
And trying to see if we have any other scores coming around from around the league. I have a Spartans, a Bishop Stang score, but one of our reporters forgot to tell us who they're playing. I got a score 75, 74, 57, but I have no idea who the Spartans played tonight. Thanks, guys. All right, inbound ball. Coming out of the break, you got Thompson, Bucha, Looks like Pereira, Reese, and Chenard for the Lady Whalers. The lead is 8 for the Boxers. Boxers got both Madison girls, Tajay and Nevaeh, King, Condi, and Nawusu. Reese. Nevaeh Madison's on her tight. Thompson using the speed, floater right hand and hits.
Wow. Nice drive.
Nevaeh Madison all the way up to King. King needs a dribble. That was a problem last time. Nevaeh Madison sees 3.
Downtown. Downtown. Big shot right there.
Lead is 9 with 3 minutes left in the game. Lexi tries again. Thompson. I'm going to say it was last touch by the Boxers. That Lexi Thompson has to be tired. I'm getting tired watching her and Butcher running around the basketball court.
I tell you.
Those girls are hustling. And Anderson comes back in. And I believe Chenard will check back out. Off the inbound. They're working on the perimeter smartly. Butcher trying to move. Kicks it back out to Pereira. Off the glass and in.
Yeah, I think that's a good timeout
Yep.
by Coach Barbara Enos.
2:41 left in the game. The lead is 7. Boxers were down most in this first half. They were down by a lot. Well, not a lot, but they came back, I should say.
Yeah, they were down that whole first half.
Yep.
They didn't really take a lead until that third quarter.
Again, we'd like to welcome everybody watching as this game finishes up in the New Bedford area on the Brockton YouTube channel. The Brockton faithful watch on Comcast channel 1071, and of course also on our YouTube channel.
And you can see Coach Enos there figuring out the strategy of getting this ball past half court on this tough Lady Whaler full court press.
Oh, yeah. All right, the next game for the Lady Boxers, they'll play Wednesday noontime during February vacation. They'll finish up their season against New Bedford as the Lady Indians come in. For the Whalers, they will go to Middleborough on Monday. They'll tip the ball off at 6:30 against the Lady Shamrocks of Middleborough. All right, official wanted to make sure the shot clock was right. Off the inbound, Nevaeh Madison just trying to make a move. She's pivoting, moving. Oh, and it was a jump ball. Possession arrow goes in favor of the Whalers.
Yeah, good double team right there on the press.
Off the inbound, Lexi Thompson. Thompson looking, moving. Far baseline to Reese. Reese is thinking about moving. She stops over to Anderson. Back to Thompson. Thompson. Reese's long jump shot. Hits.
Nice job by the Lady Whalers moving around the ball until they found the open shot.
Lead is 5. Oh, great job getting out of that stuff. That was a little bit of luck, but now King. Carter off the rim, won't go. Nawuso there. Lost the ball. Back to Nevaeh Madison, to King, to Jaya Madison. The lead is 5. Boxers have a fresh, we're down to almost 20 seconds left in the shot clock. To Jaya Madison almost lost it. We're inside to Condi. And I think we're going to have an offensive foul.
Yeah. Nice job by Anderson holding her position. Zaria Anderson, she's that type of ball player. She just knows the game of basketball.
It's going to be up to Jaya Madison. Her third, team fourth. Lexi Thompson.
She's dangerous right here, Lexi.
Inside the Butcher, too strong, rebound, ball loose, but last touched by Reese. It'll be Brockton ball. 1:26 left in this very competitive Southeast Conference game. Off the tip. Good job by Tajay Madison knowing where to be as they get out of that full court press. Nicely executed by New Bedford. Now King driving baseline, stops, looks, Anderson on her. Goes around Anderson. Floater right hand high.
Wow. That was a big shot in the paint. High finger roll.
Bucha thinking three. Steps back. Won't go. Ball loose. Covered by Thompson. Step backs all the way over to Anderson. Far baseline. Bucha now. Vanessa's going to try to move up.
Oh, great defense.
What a great defense by King.
My God. That was just an awesome display of defense right there to deny the Lady Whaler a shot.
After this game, Miles will break it down as I'll try to grab Coach Enos. Off the inbound, Rebello back in the game. Bucha now. Over to Reese. Oh, I missed the play from that far side. Lexi Thompson using a speed floater right hand. Timeout. Whalers.
Great patience by the Lady Whalers right there, and Thompson selecting her shot, drove right to the basket and put it right in. Big time shot right there by Thompson.
37.5 tenths of a second. The Boxer lead is 5. They were down mostly in the first quarter and halfway through the second. Have battled back, tied at the half. Have taken the lead and have had the lead since.
Yeah, and the big play right here will be the Lady Boxers being able to break this press, because if they can break this press with 37 seconds left on the clock, they got a fresh 35. So if they can just break the press and just run the clock down, if they could run it down and finally get a shot with, let's say, about 2 seconds left on the 35-second clock, then Whalers would only have a couple seconds left.
Yep.
But most likely the Whalers will foul because they're down by 5.
Yeah, they got to get themselves. They got to get the ball back somehow.
Yeah, they got to get the ball back somehow and quickly. The Lady Boxers just have to play smart on this inbound pass.
Whalers are going with Bucha, Pereira, Thompson, Reese, and Anderson. Boxers are going with Nevaeh and Tajaya Madison, Carter, King, and Nawuso. Off the inbound. Tajaya Madison trying to dribble her way out of it. She does in the New Bedford end. Over to King. Now they're going to have to foul him. And they do. Going to call that on Reese. Her first, team 6th. One more, we go into the single bonus. So Tajaya Madison inbound the ball.
Again, Brockton's going to have to somehow find a way to get this ball in, then get it back to the guard, bring it out top, and run some time off the clock.
Off the inbound, Nawuso gets the ball. And they automatically have to foul Nevaeh Madison. She will go to the charity stripe, but only in the single bonus situation. She has to hit them both.
Exactly. She has to hit the first shot to get the second.
Yep. Rebello will check in for Pereira. And that's the only switch for the Whalers here. 23.7 tenths of a second. Misses it. Rebound Nawuso. Ball loose. And they're going to call a foul.
Yeah, that was just great hustle on Nwosu. She hustled for that rebound. Got them longs up in the air. And now she can just about ice this if she can make this shot.
Misses it. They're going to have a violation.
Well, that's about the third violation the Lady Boxers have committed in this ball game. They're going to have to shore that up.
Condi, Francois, and Tavares checks in. King is out.
And that's who they wanted. They wanted to see Tavares.
And maybe Francois and Condi. I'm not sure. Well, I know they went rough when, you're right, Francois. When Francois came in, now the clock will start. Thompson driving, ball loose. Condi with the ball. Now I'm going to have another foul. Ooh, that hurt.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah, that hurt.
Nevaeh Madison, ooh, that's how you hurt. That's how Cam nearly hurt his hip. Well, I guess those are professional hockey players, but the same idea, getting that bad angle and messing you up.
And she's going to shake it off and shoot this free throw. She's in the bonus.
Francois will smartly play back and watch Rebello. Misses the first shot. Anderson. moving, in trouble. Bochy, who can hit. She's going to have a foul. She's going to shoot 3.
She's going to shoot 3.
The crowd don't like it, but it is on Nevaeh Madison. That's 4. Kid is smooth.
Very smooth.
Hits the first.
Yeah, this game is far from over. 4 seconds to go. 4.2. And it's a 2-point lead.
2-point lead with 4.2 of a second. Timeout, New Bedford.
Well, again, it's going to come down to can the Lady Boxers inbound this ball and get it to somebody at half court and run this clock out.
Yep, let's see what happens. All right, Boxers are coming out of that New Bedford timeout with Condi, Nawusa, Nevaeh Madison, Tavares, and Francois. The Whalers are coming out with Reese, Anderson, of course Thompson, and of course Bochy. Boucher, excuse me. Oh, and Pereira. All right, off the inbound, they're going full press. 4.2 of a second left. Off the inbound, Nevaeh Madison. And she gets fouled.
And a great job by the Brockton Lady Boxers to inbound that ball and take a few seconds off the clock by dribbling it. And finally, New Bedford was able to foul number 23 there, Madison, who's really done a great job with that basketball, protecting it while they got it down court on this constant New Bedford press in this second half.
Now the bad news is I believe Vanessa Boucher has just fouled out.
You brought them to the bench. I get 20 seconds.
He gets 20 seconds. Yes, he does.
Get on the bench. Get on the bench.
He's not wrong.
We can leave the lane empty. It's not true.
It looks like we've got a
Little
disagreement.
a competitive disagreement.
Yes.
That's it. And we can leave the lane empty.
20 seconds.
Coach Pina doesn't like the call.
The lane can be left empty. That's all I'm saying. We can leave the lane empty. You cannot entitled to a huddle. You don't understand the rule. As explained it, that's the end. We can leave the lane empty.
I guess there's a question referees explaining about to the New Bedford coach about you can't huddle your team.
Boucher has to come out. Unfortunately, Vanessa Boucher checked out. She played one heck of a game.
She did. You got to give her credit. She gave it her all out there. Kept this New Bedford team in the hunt.
All right, so they're in the double bonus. So Vanessa, Nevaeh Madison hits the first. She would have the second one anyway because in the double bonus. Lead is 3. There's a big shot right here.
Yes, it is.
Misses the shot. Rebello, and that'll do it.
And Pina, the coach, goes out almost half court to the referee.
Yep, and that'll do it. Lady Boxers improved to 12-5.
Yeah,
and I'm going to hand it over to big man, big game, Miles Jackson.
Yeah, a big win for the Lady Boxers to come out of here with a hard-fought victory over the New Bedford Whalers, who had a very strong guard tandem that gave Brockton a run for their money here. Give Brockton credit; their frontline court was just awesome. Nwosu and Condi and the rest of that team just fighting for that basketball on the offensive end as well as the defensive end to secure this victory as they come away now at 12 wins and 5 losses. Right near the end of the season. They got one more game on Wednesday, but I'm going to get ready to turn it over to Dom, who's going to talk to the coach for Brockton.
All right, ready? What? Final score 50-47. Coach, congratulations. You sweep a very good New Bedford team. You knew that coming in.
They were very good. This is a huge game, and like I said last time, we're treating every game like a tournament game, but I'm just so proud of the senior class. I was so glad that we could get a win on their senior night. That it just means everything.
I mean, talking about, it took a while for the team to warm up. Actually, both teams are warm up.
All the time. It's senior night. It's so hard to shoot on senior night because your emotions and your heart's going a mile a minute, but we settled in. Second quarter, that's when we started it.
Biggest takeaway, positive or negative, that you would either like to see going into the Dartmouth game, or something that you definitely stood out as positive in this game tonight?
We are playing, our guards are playing, we're just playing, woo! We're just playing, that's okay.
You almost took her on TV.
We're just playing like so unselfishly, and I'm so proud of the girls, and we're just getting better every single game. I'm really proud of them.
Very good. All right, her team's improves to 12-5. Tournament bound, they'll be back Wednesday to host Dartmouth, another conference game. We'll see you noontime on Wednesday. Everyone have a great weekend.
Thank you. Thanks so much.
You're welcome.